the 3 components to a successful dating and relationship life. Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, of course, are my world. Welcome to Chengi's World. If you're new here, you are welcome, and make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. I swear, y'all should really know how this thing works, but it's gotta be said just in case there's somebody that's new in the YouTube world. Okay, so what are the 3 components of a successful dating and relationship life? Okay, number 1 is your physical appearance. Okay, there's no getting away from it. If you're a feminine woman and you're looking to be found by a masculine man, then the non-negotiable is not looking pretty. I don't care what size you are, I don't care what shape you are, I don't care about very much else. What I do care about is that whatever you shape, size, height, width, girth you are, that you take good care of that body, that you take good care of your appearance, that you are always clean, that you are fresh, well put together, dressed in the right colors for your body shape, always bringing it all day, every day. Listen, a woman can always be exquisite. She can always show up beautifully. Men are very forgiving. They really are. They're not looking for the supermodel type. They actually like the idea of a real woman. That doesn't mean a woman that is unhealthy, but a woman that is vibrant, that loves herself and loves her body. So there's no getting away. There is no shortcut to focusing on making sure that you always show up beautiful and well turned out. The next element is the mind, the will, the emotion. That is the 3rd key to a healthy dating life. What you think of yourself, your self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, and all the good stuff that I talk about on this channel. You've probably already seen my video on how to raise your self-worth. These are the components that are very powerful, that in fact impact the dating and relationship life, because you could be pretty, but if you have a low self-esteem and low self-worth and no self-love, then you can easily kill the attraction that you have with a man. You can easily chop off his attraction for you. So, and even if you are not the most gorgeous thing the world has ever seen, let's say you're on a scale of 1 to 10, I really hate this, but I'm going to use it for the purpose of this exercise. You think of yourself as a 5, but you have great energy, you are confident, you love yourself, you know when to put yourself first, you know how to talk to a man so that he listens. That's a replay for you to find on my shop. You know how to present as a feminine woman. You are a lady, honey, you become a 10. Okay, that's how powerful all of that soul stuff is so powerful, because your energy radiates from that place, through that place. Okay, now the last but definitely not the least is your spiritual element. Everything in the world is spiritual. I don't care what religion you access spirituality through. I don't care if you have circumvented religion in order to access spirituality. You are a spirit being, whether you like it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not. And the whole world is spiritual. Trees, everything is spiritual. It existed in God, who is spirit, first. It manifested on the earth and took physical form. But the physical form is only what maintains and keeps that spiritual entity and gives that spiritual entity expression in the world. Now, if you decide to date without having a spirituality, without really honing in on what you truly believe, you are never going to be high value, and you're never really truly going to win in the game of love. People that do not have a spirituality, or a hodgepodge of spirituality, do not read as high value. You have to have a basis for your spirituality. I don't care if you access that spirituality through church, through the mosque, or whatever your religion or your spirituality, but you got to have one. And I would love to sit here and say to you, and I always say to you girls, that you know that I'm Christian. I access my spiritual life through the gateway of Jesus Christ, and that's what I'm about. Okay, that's what I'm about. But at the end of the day, I still access my spirituality, and I still teach my clients and followers to access their spirituality. If they want to access it through Jesus Christ like me, or find out more, of course, I'm available. This High Value Girls Pray. That's what we're here to do. But either way, you need to have a spirituality, because your spirituality is what powers your soul, is what powers your emotions, is what powers your thinking, is what powers that realm of the will. When your spiritual life is robust, really robust, there's no point in being out here going on 1,000,001 dates when you can just through prayer and through really being connected with God and really being connected with Source, really be able to knuckle down and fine tune. You're going to find that your dating experience is out of this world, because now you're not going on 1,000 dates, you're going on 3 dates, of which are high value. Why? Because you're being powered from a place that allows your emotions and your senses to really hone in on who you are. You know who you are at your core. And some of us are out here in these streets trying to date, trying to find love, whilst ignoring the spiritual element. When you have these 3 elements in place, you will love dating. A lot of you feel depleted. A lot of you feel like, oh, I just want to die. I'll never get married. I want to die. But when your spirituality is right, you will enjoy it, because you're going to magnetize to yourself a man that has a spiritual journey, a man that of high quality, and your dating life becomes different. And when I look at the challenge that we had in the Angels, I noticed that the girls that did the Soulmate Attraction System course with me, worked through those 3 elements, they have a uniquely out of this world different dating experience from the woman that's never done the work, that's never ever done the work. So she struggles more. She ends up on these really crappy, don't know what I'm doing kind of dates. Whereas the other woman, she's showing up as high value and high self-worth. So I hope that this video was helpful. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you lots.